Hello, my name is Maddie Sansom, and I am a mental health therapist here at Optimum Joy. And I want to talk briefly about attachment styles. Do you know your attachment style? Maybe you're thinking to yourself, I don't even know what an attachment style is. Well, attachment styles are patterns of how we relate to others, especially those who we are in close relationship with. These are formed in early childhood and develop based on how our caregivers responded to our needs and our emotions. And they influence how we connect, trust, and relate to people in our lives throughout our whole life. I find attachment work really valuable in working with my clients. I think it tells us a lot about who we are, how we were raised, how that influenced us, and how that's showing up presently in our lives, then also gives us room to grow. Because the truth of the matter is that attachment styles impact our lives. They impact our relationships, they impact our emotional health, and they can actually influence our parenting styles, whether we are parents or hoping to be so one day, and they can guide us towards personal growth. So what are the 4 attachment styles? There is secure attachment and there's insecure attachment. There's one form of secure attachment, and this is developed when our caregivers appropriately and regularly met our needs. They were available for us, they were a safe space for us, and they were consistently responsive. People who might have secure attachment, they find that they can trust in relationships, they can communicate their needs, handle conflict well, and they also might find that they value both closeness but also independence. The second type of attachment style, which would be under an insecure attachment style, is anxious. This might be developed from maybe less consistent care from a caregiver. Sometimes they were there to meet our needs, sometimes not so much. And people who have an anxious attachment style might find that they really want to trust, but they need this constant reassurance, validation. They might feel insecure in themselves and look for that in a relationship. They might find it difficult to trust. They might question their partner's love or commitment. The third type of attachment style is avoidant, and this might come from someone whose caregiver was emotionally distant or rejecting. And avoidant attachment styles might look like valuing independence over intimacy. They might avoid emotional closeness and connection, and they might have a fear of trusting people or find it really difficult to trust. And lastly, the 4th type of attachment is anxious avoidant. And this might develop more so from someone who experienced trauma or abuse from their caregiver, someone who was a space for a source of comfort and fear. And so these people might really want to trust, but find it really difficult to. They might find themselves pursuing and retrieving in relationships. They might be unpredictable in relationships and have a deep fear of getting hurt. If you are wanting to know more about attachment styles, or maybe you listen to this and recognize an attachment style that you have and you want to grow closer to a secure attachment style, there's hope that insecure attachment styles can develop and grow into secure attachment styles. And I would recommend that you reach out to us here at Optimum Joy. We would love to sit with you to help you understand your attachment styles and grow towards more flourishing relationships.